shop.tcm.com and Barnes & Noble DVD locations.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Thanks so much for being with us, and welcome to this month's edition of our Guest Programmer series. For the rest of today, I'm joined by Simon Helberg, who's appeared in such films as The Coen Brothers' A Serious Man, but right now is very much a part of our lives as Howard Wolowitz on what is one of the most popular sitcoms on TV, The Big Bang Theory. New episodes run on CBS, and reruns of The Big Bang Theory now regularly shown on our sister channel, TBS, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Welcome, Simon.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Good.
Thank you for all those lovely plugs.
Oh, well, you're getting a lot of plugs tonight.
Okay.
Simon is the one who chose all of our films coming up, and his first pick is a really wonderful comedy released by United Artists in 1968 called The Party. Stars Peter Sellers and was directed by Blake Edwards. Now, of all the films you could have picked, why this one?
Well, this is one I saw early on as a kid in high school, and, you know, I grew up loving Saturday Night Live and watching sketch comedy turn into movies, and I sort of, this is where I think it started in a way. I know maybe the political correctness of it might not all be there. It was in the 60s. I don't know if you would make that movie today, but I think the comedy in it is as relevant as anything. It's just a brilliant slapstick.
It really is.
It's incredible.
It's a great mix of Peter Sellers and Blake Edwards.
Yeah.
They both are great guys with comedy.
Yeah.
And it seemed like a magic togetherness for the two of them.
Yeah, I think today, too, when you see a film that's about a broad character like that, you don't always get the genius direction. You get a lot of a self-fulfilling kind of...
And this is a movie actually without much of a story. I mean, it's really a situation.
Yeah.
And out of that comes all these comedy things that they...
Yeah,
they have together.
It's basically a silent movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter Sellers really takes these incredibly broad situations and manages to act so truthfully in them and so subtle. You know, it's not ever over the top, anything that he's doing, even though it could be perceived that way, I think, from afar. He's obviously was a genius.
Now, you're a funny guy. You know, who are some of your heroes besides Peter Sellers?
Besides Peter Sellers,
in comedy, or is he the main man for you?
He's a big one. I mean, Woody Allen is a big one, but Peter Sellers he seems to be one of the most well-rounded kind of. I don't even think of him as a comedian, really. He just disappears into, and then you see him in Being There, and you realize, like, you know, you see that how grounded this person is and always has been in all his work. But the partnership between him and Blake Edwards, and again, the direction is just, there's layers of things happening at all times, which, you know, the long dinner table and, you know, the door swinging open with the waiter being strangled, but in the foreground of it is Peter Sellers holding a piece of bread, buttering his hand while he's talking, and it's like you don't even notice some of this stuff, but there's literally layers of brilliant bits happening at all times. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Well, let's see the movie. Here it is from 1968, also with Claudine Longet, and all sorts of interesting people showing up in small roles, such as Marge Champion, Denny Miller, Faye McKenzie, and Gavin MacLeod. Here, directed by Blake Edwards, The Party.